we're going to do is a netball shoulder pass. So what you want to do, you want to have a netball in your dominant hand. We're going to start with a step with your opposite leg. So I'm throwing in my right hand, I'll step with my left hand. On your elbow at 90 degrees, over your shoulder, step, and we're going to follow through. Some incorrect things that you might come across when attempting to do a netball shoulder pass could include stepping with the same foot. That won't allow you to get a good pass. Standing low, you want to stand up nice and straight with your legs bent, and also throwing from below your shoulder. If you throw from below your shoulder, it'll look like this. Okay, so the next type of passing we're going to do is called a chest pass. So when you do a chest pass, that is with two hands. You're going to want to make a triangle, just like that. And we're going to step forward again with our dominant foot. Start with our elbows bent. Push forward. We want to do elbows, wrists. Finish off with our fingers, and then we're going to follow through, just like this. Alright, the next type of passing we're going to do is called a bounce pass. And again, this will be used in a crowded area, or if you have a really tall defender on you. Usually what you want to receive it just below your hip height. There's two types of bounce passes we can do. One of them is using both of your hands, kind of similar to the chest pass, stepping forward with your opposite foot. So this is going to be my left foot, and we're just going to bounce it like that, using our elbows, wrists, and fingers. Alright, that was good. You had a nice right angle with your arm, although you did step with your right foot. When we do that pass, you want to step with our left foot. That'll get us more power, and it also held the ball really nicely in your hand. Alright, so it's nice and stable, it doesn't fall out. Alright, we'll try that. We'll try that again.
As you can see here, Ash and Henry are both demonstrating an excellent pass. They're demonstrating a range of passes here, including the shoulder pass, the bounce pass, and the chest pass. Both of them are stepping with their opposite hand to foot. They have nice high elbows for power, and they're looking at their opponent when they're passing.
Okay, our next skill is shooting the netball. So there are a few key features when we're going to be shooting the netball. So you want to be nice and tall so the defender can't get you. You want to have straight arms, having your non-dominant hand, in my case it's my left hand, just guiding the ball. And you want to be pushing with our dominant hand and following through. That was really good. You followed through really nicely with your hands. Although one thing you probably could improve on is where you're releasing from. You want to have your arms nice and straight, nice and tall, so that it stops the opponent from being able to guard you as well. Another thing is you probably could get a little bit closer to the ring if possible. That will help increase your chances of getting it in, just like that. But yeah, overall that was pretty good.
Ash and Henry here are demonstrating how to shoot the ball. It's not like basketball. We have to start with the ball much higher over our heads to get the ball closer to the ring. So we push up with our dominant hand, and then we shoot the ball to the ring, just like Ash has done there.
Okay, so now we're going to do receiving a ball in netball. Netball isn't like basketball where you can catch the ball, run, dribble, anything like that. When you get the ball in netball, you have to catch it and stay where you are. One foot always has to be planted, and that foot is always the foot that you land on first. If you land with 2 feet, you can choose whichever foot you want to be that planted foot, but one must always stay on the ground, and you can use it to pivot, like so. So I'm going to catch the ball from Henry. So I've landed on 2 feet. The foot that I'm going to choose to be my pivot foot is my non-passing foot. So it's going to be this foot, so that I can step or make a step and motion to do a strong pass like this. So when we catch the ball, we want to make sure we're catching it with 2 hands, and it's nice and firm, and we're watching where the ball's coming from so that we can't drop it.
In this clip, Ash is going to be showing us what to do when you catch the ball. So she starts out really well. You can see that she's running onto the ball here. She has her eyes up and her arms are outstretched, ready to catch. Her hands are nice and relaxed so that she can catch. And right here, when she catches, her foot that's already on the ground should be her pivot foot. Instead, she's taken 2 steps forward, which isn't allowed in the game. So to improve on, she needs to stop running when she gets the ball and use that foot that's already contacted on the ground as her pivot and her anchor foot. Ash would be called up by the umpire for this and be called up for stepping, as it's not allowed in a game, and the ball would be given to the opposition team, which isn't what we want in a game. So in this video, me and Henry are just showcasing a drill that can be used where all the skills that you've just learnt are combined. It's a good beginner drill that can be done in pairs around the ring to improve on basic skills. So in Henry's position, he provides me with a range of passes on the D. He can move around on the ring once he's done a few passes in each spot just to change it up. And then I get to practice my shooting, pivoting and catching. After you've done about 10 shots at goal, you then swap positions so it's not boring. This one can be used as an easy warm-up game. It can be made into like a race or a point system, or you can make it harder by adding in a defender with that shooting position just to up the intensity of the game a little bit.
So when we defend a pass in netball, it's not like in basketball and football where you can kind of touch other people. You can't touch the ball, you can't slap the ball. So when you're defending someone who has the ball, you need to be approximately 1 metre away or 3 feet. You can have your arms up nice and high over the ball, but you can't touch it. So when we're defending a pass, we want to be 3 feet, so about this far. We want to have nice and tall stance. So if you can get onto your toes, that's great, keep your balance. If not, just stay on the floor. And then we want to have our arms nice and long and be leaning and try and get over the ball as best as we can, like this.
So in this clip, Ash is just going to demonstrate how she defends. So she's come in really fast, which is great, but if we freeze it here, we can see that she's just way too close to Henry. So what she needs to do next time is when she comes in is make sure she has about 1 metre of distance between her and Henry before she puts her arms up and defends, because now what the umpire is going to do is call her up for obstructing the ball, and she'd have to stand next to Henry while he gets a free throw and an advantage play.